What if I told you that the biggest difference between rich and poor people is not money, not luck, and not even education? It's the way they think, act, and make decisions every single day. The habits you repeat daily shape your future silently. And today, we're breaking down 10 things rich people do consistently, and poor people usually don't. This is not about blaming anyone. This is about awareness, because once you see the pattern, you can change it. Let's begin. 1. Rich people think long-term, poor people think short-term. Rich people ask, will this decision help me in 5 or 10 years? Poor people often ask, how can I feel better right now? Short-term pleasure versus long-term growth. That single difference affects saving, spending, health, and career choices. Wealth is built by delaying gratification, again and again. 2. Rich people invest, poor people only consume. Rich people invest money, time, energy, knowledge. Poor people consume entertainment, social media, trends, temporary comfort. Investing doesn't always mean stocks. It could mean learning a skill, building a business, or improving your mindset. Consumption feels good now. Investment pays later. 3. Rich people take calculated risks. Poor people avoid risk completely. Rich people understand one thing. No risk, no growth. They don't gamble, they calculate. They study, plan, fail, learn, and try again. Poor people often stay stuck because fear feels safer than uncertainty. But staying still is also a risk, a silent one. 4. Rich people value time more than money. Rich people know money can be replaced, time cannot. They automate, delegate, and focus on high-value activities. Poor people often trade time for money forever, without building anything that works without them. If you don't control your time, someone else will. 5. Rich people control their emotions. Poor people react emotionally. Rich people don't let emotions control decisions. Panic, anger, jealousy, fear. Poor people often react emotionally to market changes, criticism, failure, comparison. Emotional control is a form of wealth. The calmer you are, the better decisions you make. 6. Rich people surround themselves with growth-minded people. Your environment shapes your future. Rich people choose to be around builders, learners, thinkers, doers. Poor people stay around complaints, excuses, negativity, victim mentality. If everyone around you thinks small, it becomes normal. Change the room, change the outcome. 7. Rich people read and learn continuously. Most rich people read daily. They study psychology, business, money, human behavior. Poor people often stop learning after school. The world changes fast. If you stop learning, you fall behind, even if you work hard. 8. Rich people focus on value. Poor people focus on price. Rich people ask, what value does this create? Poor people ask, how cheap is it? Value creates income. Price only reduces quality. The more value you provide to others, the more you earn, naturally. 9. Rich people take full responsibility. Rich people don't blame the government, their parents, the economy, their past. They say, it's my responsibility to change my life. Poor people often wait for external solutions. Responsibility is power. Once you take it, you gain control. 10. Rich people see failure as feedback. Rich people expect failure. They don't see it as proof of weakness, they see it as data. Poor people see failure as a reason to quit. Every successful person failed many times, they just didn't stop. Clapperboard outro powerful closing. The truth is, rich people are not smarter, they are not luckier. They simply think differently, consistently. And the best part? You can start adopting these habits today. One decision, one habit, one mindset shift at a time. So let me ask you, which of these habits do you want to start building from today? Write it in the comments. And if this video helped you see things differently, Subscribe for more content about mindset, awareness, and life lessons.